Bad news is great for the market. Market realizes the Fed's going to do more. We had not one, not two, but three Fed presidents yesterday come out after the market explaining that the Fed stands ready to do more. Translation, the Fed will supply more debt to the world. All right, this isn't just Greg Mannarino now. This is the Wall Street Journal. I talked about this a couple of days ago, saying the Federal Reserve is now the lender to the world. And, that's been their goal since their creation here. It's amazing what they were able to pull off here. Absolutely stunning. But again, could you imagine for a moment an entity, the Federal Reserve, so patient, if you will, that since their inception in 1913, their number one goal has been to be the lender and buyer of last resort to the world, and now they've pulled it off. They've actually pulled it off via this scamdemic. They shut down the world. And I've told all of you for years that the Federal Reserve is the most powerful organization on the planet. Many people didn't believe me. They still think that the world is ruled or governed by presidents, kings, queens, monarchs, or dictators. It's laughable. It is laughable because no, he or she, I guess, that controls the cash controls the world. And this is now the Federal Reserve, who is the central bank of central banks. And they've caught a lot of people in the crossfire, and they've caught the world in their own crossfire to finish it, to finish what they started. Look around you. Look around you, people. It's absolutely epic. Unbelievable. And what are people doing? Nothing. People like you and me, oh, we get it. We understand it. But we are, we're in the vast minority. Most people, again, what do? They walk through time and space not even knowing who they are, what they're doing, why they're doing it. It's this dumbing down mechanism. People they can't see, they can't hear, they can't speak, they can't think. That's what's happened. This is also a long, long process. So again, if you're able to see what's going on, hear what's going on, and have the fortitude to speak out against it, consider yourself one of the extreme elite. You don't need to have millions or billions of dollars. All you need to have is an intellect. That's it. One thing. And it really puts you light years ahead of everybody else. So that's the situation. All right, so again, stocks are poised for a higher open here. Gold and silver are taking off. No surprise, I told you about this weeks and weeks ago. I've been telling you to buy this stuff like since forever here. Gold's at a new record high again, pre-market. I've put all of you in the right spots from so many years ago. And I'm very, very proud of that. And for my lions out here, you have to admit, and look, I am going to toot my own horn a little bit. My performance since May 8th, when I started my free newsletter, not one realized loss. What that means is I've entered a position and I've sold it with a profit. I am still holding like 4 positions which have yet to make a profit, but dozens and dozens and dozens of positions that I have posted exactly what I'm buying when I bought it in real time. I put these alerts out, or I put these newsletter reports out the moment I enter a trade. This is what I bought. This is what I'm doing with it. This is how I'm playing it. This is what I closed it with. This is the profit. If you're following my trades, I mean, you're not going to get this information from anywhere on the planet. There's nobody else in the world doing what I am doing with regard to that, to take care of all of you. All of you. I've told you I will never let you down, and I never will. Okay? That's the truth. I am on all of your side. And it seems that people get offended. I come out here and I say the truth. People can't handle it. They don't. Again, why? They're on the wrong side. If you're on this in this end of the spectrum or this end of the spectrum with regard to a party, you're on the wrong side. You got to be up the middle and understand what's going on here. Put your faith in the right place. All right. With that said, people, look. So that's the story. Watch that 10-year yield. It's still abysmal. And again, J.P. Morgan, Morgan Stanley, still saying this market's about to fall. They're not saying crash. They're saying fall. I think this market needs to give back. I closed positions yesterday, my own. I posted this in my newsletter. There is a link in the description of this video. Pulled profit. I did not add a single position yesterday, not one. I want to see where this market goes. Greed is not always good, okay? Even though Gordon Gekko says, well, it seems it's legal now. That's absolutely the truth. And, let me just say one more thing before I let you go. We're hearing about, the president came out yesterday explaining about another bailout for the airlines. And this is obviously good for airline stocks. I still want to know, like I said yesterday, and I was angry, where is the bailout for the American people? Okay, where all these corporations are doing better than they have ever done. Meanwhile, small businesses are gone across the board. Over 50% of small businesses that were here in America are gone forever. Corporations are as strong as they've ever been. And the president's threatening executive action to help the American people. Like I said, are we in a crisis or not? If we are in a crisis, and we're being told, that's what we're being told, we're in a full-blown crisis, we need someone to act. And I'm hoping the president will back up his threat and take executive action here and help the American people, not the airlines. Their second bailout now. It's finally time to do something. All right, with that said, people, I love all of you. That's the truth. Please share the video. Get it out there. Ponder these things, and I will see you at the end of the day. It's going to be very lovely.